Score the ball. Score the ball.
Good pass.
Love.
Yeah, come on.
Rapid passing.
I see you. Like say your quarter, big dog. I see that.
Leave that open.
Good shot.
Okay. That's okay.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Detroit Pistons here at Little Caesars Arena. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Hardaway, he out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's George in at the small forward. And for Detroit, the backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Anderson is out there with Asar Thompson, and it's Stewart in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. How does the development, Greg, of role players affect a team?
It can be a major factor. Being able to fill the needs of a team, that's what it's all about. A shot here, a block there, structural players, critical.
And it's the Pistons to start out. Here's Cunningham. Now Ivy. And Embiid pulls it down. Maxey against Cunningham. Maxey, no good. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, it's often a game of very slim margins, and those close losses somehow sting even more.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Coach, it didn't take long for Cade Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him, so he had to step up. And I've never heard Cade Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggles. He's got everything you could want in a team leader.
I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Now, here's Maxey. His last outing, he had 8 points.
Well, he's so smart out there. Anderson always seems to be in the right spot to make a play. And that time gets all ball.
Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
We could feel that one all the way over here. Philadelphia with the ball after the basket by Detroit. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Cunningham for three. Good on the triple. Cunningham's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. Well, we talked about how difficult a matchup Joel Embiid can be for a defense. Coach told me it's all about not letting him get established down low and making him try to beat us with longer shots. If we do that, I think we'll be fine. Of course, saying it on the sidelines is one thing, and doing it on the court, quite another. Guys?
All right, thank you, David.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Hardaway finds Maxey. Stewart with the steal. Cunningham passes to Ivy. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Offensive rebound. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Maxey. Here's the lob to the hoop. Outside for George. Shot clock at 6. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And George, such a confident player. He's also terrific at recognizing when he's in his zone.
2 minutes remaining.
Maxey against Cunningham.
2 minutes.
Anderson, the bounce pass. Here's Thompson. Gets himself open and drills it. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Stan, for 4 seasons, you were the head coach of the Detroit Pistons, and we were just talking the other day. What a great sports city Detroit is.
Oh, I absolutely loved my time in Detroit. I've still got 2 kids who live in the area, and great sports fans. Hard-working people that really value hard-working teams, and if you are one, they will be behind you all the way.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Harris is checked in for Anderson. Fontecchio's coming in for Thompson. Marcus Hasner's checked in for Ivy. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Cunningham. That one drops for him.
Yeah, you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Pistons leading by 3. Down low. And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Pass to Brown. Here's McCain. Here's P. They kick out to Heel. Passes to P. Here's Cornette, guarded by Stewart. Just 5 to shoot. McCain's shot is off. For Detroit, they've gone 50% from the field at this point, 4 of 8. Harris passes to Russell. There's 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Feeling out the pick and roll. Russell never looks like he's in a hurry.
Brown the pass to Pete. Here's McCain. It's hauled in by Stewart. So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Russell against Brown. Over in the corner, Sasser. Now the pass to Stewart. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's McCain. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of this game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
The first free throw is good, and Philadelphia making a change here. And he makes both free throws.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
1 second left. That shot is off. And that does it for the first quarter. Pistons lead by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
8.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Just making a change here. Ivy's checked in. Hey, Stan, we've heard talk about players not heaving up a shot at the buzzer to protect their shooting percentage. Have you run into that at all?
Oh, Kevin, that definitely happens. Players are concerned about all of those numbers, shooting percentages being one of them, because they become a factor in contract negotiations. But they have to realize, number one, you've got to do what gives your team a chance to win. And number two, with all the analytics, teams separate out what they call heaves at the end of quarters.
Taking a look at the 76ers, Oladipo is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Hardaway. And there's Embiid, and it's P in at the 4.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard number.
And he knocks down the first one. Oladipo hits them both. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that bad boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town. And those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad
boys. Takes a three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, opponents worry about Oladipo's quickness attacking the basket, which really helps him create good looks from the perimeter.
Ivy kicks to Anderson. Back to Ivy. Now, here's Cunningham. 32 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington.
He's so agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree. They do, David. Thank you very much. Maxey passes to Pete. The shot's good. And now it's a 3-point 76ers lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Harris.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left now here in the second.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
Well, they keep finding ways to get to the free throw line. The defense is being overly aggressive, and they're baiting them into fouls.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Well, in terms of pure talent, Asar Thompson has loads of it. I don't know if he has a ceiling.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Tobias Harris. Fontecchio's coming in for Anderson. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cade Cunningham. And he sinks the second.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Pass to McCain. To the middle. Here's P. Takes it up with both hands and grips it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Pistons trail by 4. Pass to Thompson. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's Fontecchio in the corner. Drains the three-pointer. Fontecchio's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Stan, you just said this. One thing about Fontecchio, he can flat out score the ball. Wow.
Yeah, Kevin, he's really a consistent shooter, but he can score in other ways as well. You'd like to see him get to the free throw line more, but that might just be a little nitpicking.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
For Detroit, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Passes it to Fontecchio. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
That one good for 2. McCain's got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And there's the pass to Stewart. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul. Luke Cornett.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
D'Angelo Russell's checked in for the Pistons.
One shot.
A 2020 first-round pick, Isaiah Stewart is a load at 6'8", 250. He is very intense. He's a guy you want on your side. Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Outside Russell. That one doesn't go. Got it off in time. That shot off. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. 76ers ahead, leading by 4. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
27.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. A fantastic game from P in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah,
payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about
but
now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look. The trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security.
They get it back. Cunningham. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Maxey.
Yeah, there you see Cunningham's willingness to take contact to battle for his shot inside.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
The first one falls. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
The former #1 pick, Cunningham has dealt with some injuries, but when he's healthy, he's always a factor.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways, I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Stewart with the steal. Cunningham against Maxey. Scooped up. Off target at the rim. The 76ers leading by 4. Here's P. And Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
Here's Maxey. Softly drops in the floater. Maxey's got his first bucket in this one.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient, less forcing, and more passing.
Checked in for Thompson. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Pete. Detroit with the ball. They trail by 6. Here's Harris. The rebound by Paul George.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
George, Paul George, 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And what I love about Paul George, the production, year after year after year.
And the Pistons making a change here. Russell's checked in. And George drops them both. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Harris. Here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
Second effort usually pays off. That's a hustle play by Stewart.
Pass to Cornett. Back to Maxey. And he uses the glass on the layup. Maxey's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy.
Substitution on the court. At the line for 1, Thompson.
That one drops. He ties it up. Here's P. Defended by Anderson. Here's P. No good again that time. Tie game in Detroit. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
40 to 76ers. 40.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Got Heald. He's out there with P. And it's Brown in at the 1 spot. Here's Anderson. And he overshot that one, missing. 76ers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Passes it to B. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's McCain. Covered by Cunningham. Back to Brown. The pass to Pete. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. Pass to Sasser. Back to Cunningham. Six to shoot. To take the lead. P grabs the miss. P's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Bona. Over Thompson. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, the process was good. A solid look inside. Sometimes the basketball just doesn't go in.
Sasser finds Cunningham. Sasser with it. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Pistons lead by 2.
Yeah, Anderson is a funky type of wing. He's a righty who would rather go left, and he's normally thinking pass first.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slant.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And he gets the bucket.
And sometimes you forget how long Anderson is. Possessing a 7'2" wingspan, it makes him a problem inside.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Checked in for Detroit. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Here's P. Pass to Embiid. P with the bucket. P's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
Nice time from Embiid. The big man showing off his vision there.
Cunningham kicks to Anderson. Maxey against Cunningham. Lobbed up there for Anderson and finished off by Anderson.
Well, Anderson's hit his fair share of those.
Assist by K. Cunningham.
76ers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Back to Maxey. Passes it to B.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Hardaway against Ivy. Maxey passes to P. Oh, and they take the lead.
3 points.
P's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Cunningham takes the turnaround J. Oh, good on that one. Some solid defense for Maxey. And the foul on P. That is his first foul of the game.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Russell, he's checked in for Cade Cunningham. Timeout call, the Pistons. They trail by 1. 1:33 left here in the fourth quarter. Present our New Balance player of the game, P.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field, and a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle, and he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
Thank you, David. Thompson outside. Russell left side. Offensive rebound, and Thompson throws it down.
Monster points from Thompson. No fear in the big moment.
76ers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. A moment for an injury report. Now an update on Tobias Harris from Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
Hey, guys, the Pistons head athletic trainer gave me an update. He told me that it's a hairline fracture in the finger and that they do have it immobilized. He won't be returning to the game, guys, and he may be off the court for a short period of time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is all.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Good! That is world-class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Here's Ivy. Rebound by the 76ers. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Hardaway. The rebound by Anderson. Timeout called the Pistons. They're behind by 1. There's 21 seconds left in the game.
Go get pizza! Super, get
And so it's Detroit with it. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
"17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hardaway finds George. Outside, Maxey. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Philadelphia ball. At the line for the Sixers. George. Paul. George. One shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with a win.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And that's an intentional foul.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
At the line for the Sixers, Max. Tyrese Maxey. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Thompson from long range. Detroit, no good that time either. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance lane, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.